Hello and good morning, everyone. Car driving by. It's Wednesday, which is Wonderful Wednesday, which is what I named it today because I shot a video yesterday of new progress of me taking out the chair in the RV. Okay. I took out the chair and I took out some paneling and some speakers in places I didn't want them. And then I proceeded to clean up a little bit. And then I watched a video on how to remove the refrigerator and got inspired and got excited and took my ass outside and removed the fridge. So without further ado, let me show you the fridge outside. Ta-da! She's outside. I wish I could say that there was absolutely nothing wrong with her and she could be resold, but seeing as how she was the original refrigerator that was installed back in 1988, no joke, she needed to be removed. She's literally fallen apart. Her copper piping that allowed the propane to be pumped in to the fridge to have it going was so old and so done for that it was literal Laffy Taffy. It twisted up with absolutely no, I twisted it with my fingers. Okay, let me show you because it's still here. Here it is. You see that? That is the copper piping. Now you see that copper up there, right? And then you see the black. That black is not black. That black is dirt and dust and stuff. Look at this, okay? Now, look. You see that? You see how it's twisted? You see how it's twisted? Yeah, it's twisted like that because, again, Laffy Taffy. This copper pipe was horrible. I'm gonna sit it up here because my boyfriend wants to see it too, because he wasn't here when I removed this fridge. This fridge weighs so much. Doesn't it look super tiny and narrow because it's only really 2 feet wide, but when you look inside it's even less space. If you look on YouTube or you look up reviews, a lot of people who are buying RVs and who purchase brand new ones, even used ones, people who are renovating, a lot of them take the fridge out because of the lack of space on the inside, and because as much as we would love to say that this runs on 3 different electrical sources, you have your generator, your battery, and then you also have propane. Well, when you run it on propane, you're also burning your battery. So when you do a propane run on this fridge, it's killing 2 sources of electricity and not 1. So for me, it was a plus to take it out. Now, I am going to magically show you the refrigerator we will be replacing it with today. Again, I could just walk to the back, pull it out of my storage, walk it up to the front, but that's a drawn out process. And I'm all about the magic, seeing as and how we are transforming this RV into a Harry Potter themed, residence. We plan to live in this full time. So, again, there won't be any cutting corners and there won't be any quick fixes. I plan to go about this the right way. What I did notice about people who were taking out the RV refrigerators and putting residential refrigerators in was that they insulated around it for 2 reasons. One, to keep the heat from escaping your RV, because the RV refrigerator had a trim around it to block anything from escaping out, and because your residential won't have that, so what they do is they put insulation in to help with that. And then they also put a foam padding, almost like a foam rubbery padding underneath the fridge before putting the fridge in, and that's supposed to help with the vibration. So because residential refrigerators are not made for that type of vibration, so you really want to pad it all the way around for heat escape and vibration that is unforeseen, especially if you're going off terrain, like not a paved road. So because our property in New Mexico is literally not on a paved road. I'm gonna insulate the life out of it, and then I'm gonna pad the crap out of it so that the shock of the padding can offset that vibration. So I'm gonna pause you, which is my magic trick. I wish I had my Harry Potter wand out from Universal Studios right now, but that's gonna be later when I do my debut of the before and after. So just bear with me. Give me 1 minute, okay? Ta-da! 7.6 cube feet retro refrigerator, color red. It's gallons. The dimensions are fine. I checked and pre-checked and checked again. I am in love with this refrigerator. This is an authentic retro fridge, meaning yes, this bad boy set me back almost $2,000. I got it off of Amazon. I paid $16 for it. It was going for so much more. It was going for, I want to say, between $18.50. That was the cheapest one I found outside of Amazon. The most expensive one I found that looked like this, it almost looked like this. It was a one door, so every time you open the door you had access to the freezer and the fridge. And for me, I didn't want to let cold air escape the freezer if I wasn't using it. So the one door was between $18.50 and about $2,100 for one this size. You can find a lot of them that are smaller in size, that fits underneath your counters. They have the tiny miniature ones. They had some that were, I want to say 5 something cube feet, and that one was like $500. Again, I paid $16 for this because of the color and because of the style, and I did not want to sacrifice on it. So yeah, again, my forever home. And if you're building your forever home, honestly, money should not really matter, but we all live in a world of realism. It does. So obviously there's some setbacks for me because I got this fridge. I actually bought this fridge for my tiny house build. So in other words, the outfitting of the RV that I'm doing, the only thing I actually spent money on was the paint for the inside and the outside. The flooring I already had from the tiny house build. I paid for the wallpaper that's going on the ceiling for the Harry Potter. I paid for napkins so that I could decoupage my table and my stove covering. I paid for rubber flooring to go inside. It's waterproof rubber flooring that's going to go inside the bathroom and the front cockpit area where we drive for our feet and boots and stuff. And what else did I actually pay for? And that's it. So some wallpaper. Oh, and curtains. So curtains, wallpaper, napkins, and Harry Potter pictures. That is literally all I actually, oh, and rubber matting. That's it. 5 things. That's all I paid for. Everything else I already had from a previous build that obviously did not work out. So I am just taking that and retrofitting it towards the RV, and I still get the best of both. I still get my tiny house because that's what this RV is considered. I still get my home without a mortgage. I still get it all. So I'm very happy. So again, do not be afraid to reuse, reduce, and recycle. It's more time consuming. It's a little more work, but it's worth it at the end, because when you go back and look at your wallet, you have not broken your bank. That's the whole point of doing the tiny house living situation, is to save money and take yourself 100% out of debt, or just live simple, you know. Screw mortgage. Some people love it, some people live for it. I don't. So for me, I get to drive my home everywhere I go. I don't have to pay for hotels anymore. I don't have to stay on family members' couches when I come visit. When I'm ready to go, I can go. I can travel. I can do everything. Stay put. It's my choice. And if I choose to stay put, obviously I'm taking my house off the floor or off the ground so that my tires are not getting a lot of weight pushed on them all the time. After I take it off the ground, I'm gonna put a skirt around it, and I'm stationed. You know, on my New Mexico build, I plan to put a deck. So every time we drive up onto the property with the RV, we park it right behind the deck and put the skirt on, and now we have literally a house with a deck, and it's got a top awning, the whole nine. Basically a big ass pergola and an outdoor kitchen attached to it. And the awning that comes out on the RV is actually really, really big. And I just found underneath in one of the little underneath compartments, I just found the skirt that goes around the awning to keep bugs out or whatever, but it acts as a second living space. And I can remove my wood burning stove and stick it outside and have a second living space. So again, there's all kinds of things happening with this build, and I'm excited for it. But I just wanted to show you the refrigerator. So I'm gonna flip it over and show you a picture of it, and then you'll see the real deal. Boom! All this stuff in the way. Boom! So much space. This is what it looks like closed. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my God, I'm so excited. I got it in here. They should have started with refrigerators this size to begin with. I had no trouble getting this in here with my dolly and walking through this really narrow space right here because it's the perfect fit versus the old one that they put in. They put the original fridge in before putting in these. So when it was time for me to take it out, I had to literally gather my tiny bosses after the schooling, and we had to lift that extremely heavy fridge over this, okay? Almost broke it. That's how heavy it was. We didn't put the weight on it, but just the knocking that it did to it. My back was hurting the rest of the day. My kids' arms were stretched. It wasn't hurting them, but it was stretched. You know, kids bounce back a lot better and a lot faster than adults do, but man, it was a hassle. This was a breeze, and it's already facing the right correct way for me to just lift it and pop it in. So I'm so excited. After we get it in, I'm gonna obviously clean it. I read up that when you put a new refrigerator in a location, before you turn it on, let it sit in that location for at least 72 hours so that it can acclimate to the weather and the temperature that is already in the RV or in a house or anywhere else. And then after that 72 hours, then you turn it on and then it can adjust itself. Just a pro tip, again, 7.6 cube feet. I love it. It's the perfect size for an RV that does not have pop outs. If you have a really old RV that you bought on OfferUp, Let Go, Craigslist, whatever, if it's super old, I'm talking old like mine, 1988, 1989, 1990, really consider switching out your RV's refrigerator, whether you plan to put in a residential or keep it an RV fridge. Get a newer version because you have no idea how long it's been in your RV. You have no idea if the previous owners took good care of it. So it's just like getting a new car. You want to change your tires and get a tune-up, make sure everything runs pristine. Do the same thing with your refrigerator and possibly your microwave. They took care of my microwave, so I don't really have any problems with that. You know, okay, so now I'm going to pause it again, and then you'll see it in its space. Even though the space it's going in is still messed up because I have not started my sanding process yet, so, you know. Oh my God, it's been all day. Oh, it's been all day. So at the end of the day, I have to show it to you. It's beautiful. But remember, I did a lot of construction in the area taking out the refrigerator, so it's beat up around the fridge, but the fridge is, oh my God. Okay, here we go. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Oh my God, look at the handles. Like, seriously? Are you serious? Okay, so like I said, a lot of people did this. They put foam or batting. They did insulation. I like the batting better on the sides. It actually really prevents the rocking for me. And it's on this side as well. And then it's also underneath. So let me pull this back to open this up. So here we go. So you have 3 huge drawers. And I'm actually going to move this one down to the second one. But 3 huge drawers. And look at how deep it goes. It doesn't seem like I'll get a lot in here, but you guys, I will get so much stuff in here. Oh my God. You know, I'm gonna do a video when it's up and running, when the RV is 100% done. I'm gonna do the beautiful walkthrough where you see all the Harry Potter stuff. The first set of Harry Potter stuff came today. So decoupage will be tomorrow's video. I'm gonna set up my tripod, and I'm not even going to do a magic thing. I'm gonna show you start to finish, tripod wise. I won't be talking, you'll just watch me work, and then I'll have music with it, and I'll speed it up ×2 so it's not a super duper long video like it would be. And look at that. I mean, you guys can't really tell, but it's so deep in here. It's beautiful. Oh, I could cry. Look at the chrome finish. I could cry. Look, $1,600. I can't complain. You feel me? I can't complain when it's this beautiful. Jeez. And don't worry about the little dust smudges. I still have the clear plastic that it's coated in. You're supposed to peel it off when you get the, you know, when you get it in its place and stuff. I'm gonna leave it on there because of dust collection. That way it protects my paint job. You can't tell that there's a clear coat of plastic on there unless I told you. So I really like that feature. Here's the energy guide for those of you who need to see it. Remember, I'm getting solar system next year, 2021. So all of that doesn't even matter to me, just because of the simple fact that it'll be running off of a solar battery that will not include you know, energy from the RV. So it's gonna have its own energy source coming straight from the sun, and I love it. Oh, I could cry. I could totally cry. I'm so happy it took me and the girls to do it. I also bought one of those ladder baskets, the metal ones with the metal basket frame, and they're like super duper long and deep. It's like 6 feet tall ladder, it's like about a 6 feet tall ladder, and it's got like 4 big ass baskets on it. Obviously it won't fit in my RV. I'm not going to try to force it. I'm not going to try to chop the legs down and make it work. I don't really need the ladder. To me, it takes up space. But them big old long baskets hold all kinds of mason jars, big, medium, and small. They hold box of foods, they hold bag foods, they hold everything. And the best part is they fit inside of my here. They fit inside. See, this is my cushion covers that I purchased to outfit the couch and where my youngest will be sleeping. But here's the empty one. So it starts here and it goes all the way over here. It's about 4 feet across. Am I measuring that right? No, I'm not measuring it right. That is 2 feet. I should be ashamed. I'm tired. Don't judge me. That's 2.5 feet. So all 4 baskets are 2.5 feet, but they fit inside here. See that? They fit inside. So for me, putting all of our food in there, it will prevent a lot of rocking and moving and swaying back and forth. So there's that. And then I also bought these awesome, they're called cup hooks, and they're all different sizes. And I can't wait to store or to, you know, insert them, you know, along this strip right here, to hold our mugs and our cups and stuff. I'm so excited, you guys. The outside of my house is a freaking mess. The inside of the RV is a freaking mess. Again, it's got to get ugly before it gets beautiful, but I'm telling you, it's coming along. I'm gonna end it with my cute little, my little grill to match my refrigerator. The grill matches my fridge, y'all. Okay. Brand new, cute. Again, all pre-purchased when I was going to do the tiny house, and I decided to do the RV instead. What you are looking at right now is a lot of cute house stuff, a tiny miniature ironing board. The little bin down here is holding all of our educational books for the kids and cookbooks. These 3 bins right here are literally holding soap stuff, So that stays in the bins and protected at all times because I am a businesswoman of my own. I do sell and make soap. I have these mason jars. They are not glass. They are plastic from Michael's. They will come in great handy for my seasonings and my dry teas. Honestly, that's going to be for my teas because I do drink a lot of tea, and I do mix my coffee in my tea, and I experiment with that, and it's fantastic. So again, don't want it super duper long. It's already 20 minutes, but it was a great 20 minutes for you, and it was a great, no bull, 8 hours for me. 8 hours! Oh, but it's coming. You feel me? Like, it's coming along. I am literally chugging away, and I am seeing so many results, and such a change. I love it. I love it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.